Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So if it's your first time here, make sure you guys get down there, like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and turn on the notification bell. We have an awesome build coming, and it just got here today, so let's go take a look at it.
That's not good.
It is a balmy 32 degrees outside right now with a wind chill of about 27. If you guys peek around, there's a dually across the street. That is our project. So we're gonna walk over there and I'm gonna check it out. All right, guys, so this is my neighbor James across the street. This is his little entourage of cars. He bought this dually with the sole purpose of flipping it. So we're gonna walk around, show you guys this truck. It is a 2009 Dodge Ram 3500. It is a truck that is fully built, in my opinion. Obviously, you know, there's some prettier things we can do with like headlights, wheels, and tires, but this truck has a massive amount of mods, and we'll go over that. So we'll start with the interior here. For a 2009, this truck has 158,000 miles on it. Pull that up real quick so you guys can see. 158,903 miles. This truck he bought from a buddy from a dealership. It was a trade-in. It is a fairly well kept truck. It's got the business console. The seats are in immaculate condition. There's some things we can touch up in here, but like for being this old of a truck, say 11, 12-year-old truck, it looks really well. It's the mega cab, so obviously we got all the room back here. The seats are down right now, but it's just tons of room. The seats are in actually phenomenal condition. I'm just blown away by this interior. Like, it is clean. If my wife would let me, I would buy this truck from them and just build it myself. But got the sunroof. We're gonna put a dash in. It looks like somebody stole the radio out of it. But yeah, it's a clean truck. So starting with the exterior, we have some track bars back here. I believe it's an AirDog lift pump setup. I'm not 100% sure. I got a part number off of the fuel filter, and we're gonna cross-reference that and see what it is. But body's real straight. We're gonna get it paint corrected and detailed, so we're gonna get all the minor scratches out of it. Some blacked out clearance lights. I believe we're gonna be changing out the headlights to a blacked out look. Got some side steps on it, some tow mirrors, 3rd gen tow mirrors. People aren't a lot of fan of those, but it's not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and pop the hood and I'm gonna show you. So just first impressions of opening the hood, we have a latch that needs to be fixed. Usually it has something down here that you push up on to actually loosen up the latch, which is right there. But we're gonna have to get that fixed. It's like 12 bucks. Found that on LMC Trucks. But here's the motor. Start out here, we have an On3 performance intercooler. I'm going to be taking that off and cleaning it. Obviously the AC condenser's on the front. If you guys know how to, let me know, comment down below. I'm going to try to relocate this behind the intercooler so you have that cool intercooler look in the grill. Coming up on the motor, it's obviously been deleted. It has a Pcs Transmission Controller. I'll come back to that here in a second. But it's got A.R.E 625 head studs. I'm unsure at the moment what kind of injectors it has. If it has oversized injectors or an oversized CP3. We'll get to that later on, I guess, when we start disassembly. But I'll come over here, and if you guys follow my Instagram story, you've seen the turbo right here. We started this truck up yesterday after we got a new set of batteries in it, and this joker is seized up. If you look at the turbo, like, this is how it turns. It is just awful. So we're gonna get the turbo replaced. We're gonna clean up this side of the head. We're gonna do the Fleece manifold A.R.E studs. We're gonna take this manifold out. I'm gonna, you know, wire wheel it clean and then clean it up and paint it with some high temp paint. I'm still unsure yet if James wants to remove the upriser here and delete that and just route it underneath of the Steed Speed manifold. But I think this is an S467. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to take it off and see if I can find anything on it that tells me otherwise. It says 63 Gulf right here. I'm not sure if that's a 463, but we're going to take it off. We're going to order all new turbo. We're going to order all new hardware, like studs for the Steed Speed where the turbo mounts up. We got a whole list of stuff, and I'll cover that here in a second. But this is the build that's coming to the channel. So hopefully you guys stick around. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. This is going to be an awesome build. A lot of stuff is going to be done to this truck. After it's all fixed and running real good, we're gonna put it up on the market and see what we can sell it for. Coming back over here, like I said, we have the PCS Transmission Controller. I've never messed with this. I have no idea what it's about. I'm probably going to contact the company, but this truck is actually a 48 swap truck. So it's a 2009 that came with the 68 R.E. It is a 48 transmission, so the truck has some power. I'm just not sure who it's built by or what kind of build it has done to it. But this truck used to lay down some power, so we're still unsure of the builder who built it before us. We're trying to get in contact with the previous owner to see if that's something he would be willing to work with us and like kind of give us that information. Hopefully he does, and we can kind of get that from him. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. This is my first like diesel project other than my own truck, and it's going to be fairly simple. So straightforward, just a turbo swap, and we're going to show you a list of everything else that we're going to do. So we'll go inside and we'll take a look at that. This truck does run and drive. Here's proof. It ain't pretty. No turbo! My poor baby sitting out here in this 27-degree weather. Still look good though. I love this truck. A lot of you guys probably thinking, man, like, why are you outside in your garage? Why are you shivering in that miserable weather and everything like that? And I got the heater on in the background, and I'll give you guys the answer. You want to know the answer why I'm out here shivering my butt off? There's the answer. There it lies right there. This dude will whine and whine until we go out here and just hang out. So he is the reason we are out here shivering our butts off. And my wife's inside sleeping. She works nights. She's a nurse. So we're out here hanging out, watching a little bit of YouTube, obviously bringing you guys this video. And then I'm going to get back on the internet, start looking at some other parts that we may need that I think I just found earlier before I started filming, and go from there. All right, guys, here's the build list I have put together for James, my buddy, that we're going to be redoing this truck with. So it is like I said, 2009 Ram 3500. What's done so far, the mods, just guesstimating, is around $14,000. And like I covered everything on there, this Fleece second gen swap, the 48 R.E. Swap, I guesstimated $5,000. The trans controller, A.R.P. head studs, air dog pump, it's not a FAS, traction bars, and the grid heater delete, and then an on-3 intercooler. That all adds up to about $14,150. And like I said, I did the $5,000 on the lower end for the 48 R.E. swap. All right, so scanning down here, the things that we're going to need to get this truck back up and running tip-top shape. My list is just, it's short, but I have some things that I told him that we should probably do to make it more presentable and just clean it up under there. So we'll get to that here in a second. But parts needed, I just put S467 turbo for right now. I'm still unsure what turbo it is. Once we take it off, we're going to measure it with a micrometer and see what the compressor wheel size is and what the turbine wheel size is. And then once we get that, we're going to start ordering everything. That'll be in our next video. Turbo install kit, what I'm talking about here is we're going to do new oil feed lines, a new oil feed line, a new oil drain line, along with gaskets and everything else that we need to install this kit to make sure it's done right. He has an autometer phantom boost gauge. That's one of the gauges we're going to need. One of the gauges that is in there already is the pyrometer, so that's one that's in there. The other two, I'm not sure what the third gauge is going to be, and that's what I have right here. So we'll figure that out when I start looking at underneath of it and looking at the wiring and stuff. The hood latch and then the radio head unit. This right here is just the basic parts that we need so that we know that we can actually get the truck running. And if we just wanted to do a quick flip and just, sorry about that. If we just wanted to do like a quick flip and get it sold, this is all we would need to do. I'm not going to discuss prices at this point, but we'll get to that after we sell the truck, because I don't want to put out his information, my buddy James, or what he's making and things like that, because that is none of my business. I know what he's going to pay for it because I'm the one to send him the build sheet for it, but I'm not trying to ruin his profits for when he sells the truck, if that makes any sense. All right, the next thing we have is a parts I'd recommend doing list. This isn't required, but it's something that's going to clean it up. And like I said, it's going to make it more presentable. The buyer's going to see like, okay, these guys know what they're doing. The truck's built the right way, and we're going to go from there. So Fleece A.R.E manifold studs, those are on sale right now with Fleece for 15% off. I think their whole website has everything for 15% off, and that's why I'm recommending these. An intake horn, probably just gonna do like a Punisher intake horn on it. A turbo heat blanket, I'm looking at I think Mishimoto is who I found the cheapest one with, and it's a nice looking blanket. Turbo manifold studs, these are also the Fleece ones that we're gonna order from them as well. And last but not least, I have miscellaneous items to think about that may need to be replaced. Sorry guys, I don't need to be kind of like killing you with this Word doc, but this is just everything I have written down and it made sense to him. So air dog filters, we're going to do some new headlights probably, like I said earlier, some eBay specials, something that just looks nice, changing all the fluids, paint correction, and a detail. I have this highlighted, custom tunes if we need to, because we are unsure of the tuning that's on it now, but if we actually need to do it, then we will. And then last but not least, if that turbo just destroyed that intercooler and we're having issues with it there, we may not need to buy another intercooler. And that is the build sheet that I sent him. There's some small things that are going to come up here and there, but we'll get to that, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and then we'll just address it where we need to. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about this build. It's gonna be pretty awesome. It's kind of fun for me too, because I'm building a project without my money, you know, and my funds going towards this. So my buddy James, he's the money guy on this thing. I'm just helping him out, getting this truck flipped and getting it back up and running. So hopefully you guys will learn something from this build. It'll kind of be, you know, all over the place with what we're going to be doing. So hopefully you guys will learn something from it and take something away from it. If you guys are interested in this truck, hit me up on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram right here. It's the same as the YouTube channel, OKC_6.7. Hit me up on there, DM me. We'll work with you. If you want to buy this truck and you're out of state, we can ship it, not a big deal. This is kind of what he does as his side hustle, is kind of flip these vehicles. So we're gonna build it, we're gonna do it right, and everything's gonna be documented on this channel so you guys exactly see how this stuff is done. So, all right, I wanted to give a shout out to a guy that actually, you know, hit me up for my YouTube subscriber giveaway challenge. His channel, I'll link it in the description below, but it's also here on the screen. It's The Colby Ward. Go check out over there. He's got an awesome Super Duty build that's going on. Beautiful black truck. Illusion Purple, I believe, is the color he's doing with all the lift and everything. Go give his channel a follow. He is freaking building something really nice over there. So he actually won he picked the tripod, and since I had a lot of other people tell me they were gonna make a video and start their own YouTube channel, but nobody actually did. So he was like really my only entry, but I also just upped his gift card, his Amazon gift card, and sent him that yesterday along with the tripod. So that should probably be there here within a few days. But yeah, I'll link his information in the description. The Colby Ward, go follow him on Instagram and also on YouTube. He's just starting out, so go check him out. Once again, this is I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are freaking awesome. If you guys haven't, please get down there, click the like button, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. This build right here is going to be on the channel for probably the next couple weeks, so we're going to get this truck up and running, and it should be a pretty fun time. So if you guys like the 3rd gen content, I know Cam over there takes care of it majority of the time, but we're definitely going to be building the 3rd gen on this channel. So we're going to stay true to our 6.7 name, build this truck, get it flipped, and get it sold, and then hopefully maybe do another one. We'll see. All right, guys, like always, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thanks for watching. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next upload. Have a good one.